Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Another glorious day we've got today, man. We're sitting out the front, having a cup of coffee and waiting for my sister to come round. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute, guys. But first of all, welcome to my channel, South London Ballstall Boys Towers. Thank you to the new subscribers, and always thank you to my current subscribers, what's been with me since day one. You know who you are, guys, and without you guys, I wouldn't be uploading content onto my channel. Or, so someone said in the messages yesterday, I wouldn't be uploading my real life stories, because that's basically what I'm doing. This channel is really, I built this channel to tell my story and to put awareness out there for the younger generation and for anyone that wants to change their life. So this is why I set my channel up, not for gain. I set it up for more about awareness. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the content, and I do try to bring different content every day. I've got a mad, crazy hobby, as you guys know, and I do bang on about it quite a lot, my motocross. But at the end of the day, that bird actually nearly hit my head. At the end of the day, that is my freedom and that is my time. And when I'm on my bike, I'm in paradise and nothing else seems to matter. So if any of you on my channel ride bikes, you'll know exactly what I mean. Once you've got that helmet on and you're riding on your bike, you've got the wind hitting you, and there's not a feeling like it, especially if you're on a motocross bike or an enduro bike. Also road bikes. I used to love road bikes. R1s, the R6. I had an Aprilia Mille 1000cc. I've had GSXs, Shrads. I bought a Honda CBR 900 Fireblade in 1999, and I bought that out of the money from the robberies what I've done, and I got a confiscation order and I lost that, so they snatched that straight off me. And also I had a Group A hot rod. I used to race at Wimbledon Stadium, and I had a Toyota Starlet hot rod and had a 1300 Crossflow engine in it. And let me tell you now, it was set up for the track, so it was basically a hot rod. And I give £7 for that, and that was back in '99, so that was a few quid. I lost that too. So yeah, I've had quite a few vehicles along the way. I've had my own company. I've had breakdown trucks. I've had Iveco lorries with IABs on, beaver tail bodies, transporters. I had the old Mark II Transit and the Mark III Transit with the Harvey Frost crane on, and then I've got the spec lift on the back. So yeah, you know, although I've led a bit of a crazy life, I've also led a working class life, guys, obviously. Anyway, let's have a little chat today about someone was very, very popular on YouTube, and I'm only going to mention his first name. It's Decca. Now, I understand that there's quite a lot of controversy around his name, and I also understand that a lot of people are setting channels up on the back of his name, and they're also using his name for gain, to be honest with you. And it's trolling. Without his name, these people wouldn't be setting channels up, full stop. I don't agree with any naughty charges whatsoever, especially when it comes to sexual assault or anything like that. You know what I'm like. I was the one who done Venables back in the day, don't forget, and got a question for it, and that's all dealt with. But yeah, I can't stand anyone that has any offences, charges on them like that, so I'm not sticking up for him in any shape or form. But what I don't understand is this. Now, if he's supposed to be this some hell of a monster, of a beast of a man, and his address has been posted out publicly online, then how comes these big hard men, what are calling him out behind the screen, a computer screen, hasn't actually turned up around his parents' house and knocked on the door? Because I'm not sticking up for him in any shape or form, but I'm sure if someone did turn up around his door and knock on his door, he would come out and sort it out with them. So yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments what you think about this, guys. as I say, I don't agree with anyone what's been charged with any of them dirty, nasty, disgusting offences. But there's a bit of controversy around that too, because it's supposed to be just a smack on the bum. Well, you know, who hasn't done that over the years in nightclubs and pubs, and when you're pissed, you know, we've all done that. So there's a bit more to meet the eye, and I'm not really going to go into it that much, but I've got my opinion on him, and I'd rather not associate with him or have anything to do with him. But I'm just using his name as really an example, because you know, this online stuff, this online bullying, trolling is, you know, it's an absolute joke, and it's led people to commit suicide. It's led people to misery, and you know, these keyboard warriors, they're just characters online, and they can just change who they are in an instant. You don't know who they are. And another thing, these people are setting these channels up and they can't show their face. I mean, that says a lot for that person, doesn't it? Because if you can't show your face, you know, that means to me you're spineless. So anyway, guys, I've got my sister coming round in a bit, because she's got a video camera, and it's the old VHS camera. Do you remember the old school days? And at my niece's, which is my sister's daughter's 18th birthday, we filmed the footage at the 18th birthday, and my dear mum was on the is in the film, and that's the only film that anyone's ever got of my mum, any footage. No one's got no footage whatsoever, and we haven't seen this film on this camera since my niece was about 19, and she's now in her 40s, so you can imagine how long we ain't seen it for. So yeah, she's coming round in a bit, because she's found someone that can transfer the old video and put it onto a disc. So we're really looking forward to that, and she's coming around soon, and I'll be playing that. So that's, you know, I haven't seen my mum like that for many years, so I'm sure it's going to be a little bit emotional, but you know, it takes a man to cry, and I fully hold my hands up to that. A big shout out to everyone out there that's watching me. A big shout out to everyone listening recovery. A big shout out to everyone listening ill health and what are struggling. You know, don't ever give up the fight. A big shout out to anyone who's reducing, and a big shout out to all my subscribers. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and is in a good place. Peace.